Coming up on News Valdosta, investigators say local funeral home did nothing wrong preparing a body.
And look out for road construction in Valdosta. Stay tuned for all this and more. Your News Valdosta starts now. Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Brittany Williams.
And I'm Candace Weaver. A recent report from state regulators has concluded that stuffing 17-year-old Kendrick Johnson's body with newspaper after an autopsy is not illegal. Kendrick Johnson's parents, Kenneth and Jacqueline Johnson, discovered that Harrington Funeral Home stuffed Kendrick's body with newspapers after investigators exhumed his body for a second autopsy. Since then, Kendrick's family filed complaints with the Georgia Board of Funeral Services against Harrington Funeral Home.
However, Harrington Funeral Home's attorney Roy Copeland and the Johnson... And the Johnson family's attorney released a letter from state regulators declaring that although stuffing a body cavity with newspaper is not popular, it is illegal. It is still legal to practice, and no action will be taken against Harrington Funeral Home. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation notes that they returned Kendrick's organs to the funeral home, although the funeral home recalls never receiving the organs. It was later discovered that Lowndes County Coroner Bill Watson discarded Kendrick's remains because they were too decomposed.
You may have seen much more road construction around the city of Valdosta in recent months. From downtown to Patterson Street, much more road work is about to begin. Sidewalk construction conducted by the city of Valdosta began yesterday on January 21st. The city will begin installing sidewalks along North Oak Street, stretching to Alden Avenue all the way to Georgia Avenue. Because of the location of construction, it is a very popular traffic spot. A lane shift will be created during the duration of the project. But don't worry, the city will use plenty of traffic signs and help with the traffic flow around the construction site. Installing new sidewalks is part of Valdosta's 14-project plan to make pedestrian routes safer to travel. Sidewalk construction is estimated to be completed for the end of this March.
Although Georgia's federal primary election won't be held until May 20th, 2014, analysts are already looking at Georgia's voting patterns, specifically Lowndes County. According to the Center for American Progress Action Fund, Lowndes County ranks second worst in state for voting access. A recent report focusing on election swing states analyzed the rankings and found that out of all the provisional ballots cast in the state, Lowndes County has the highest ranking provisional ballot at 2.79%, thereby making Lowndes County one of the worst in Georgia for voter access.
Throughout the report, 5 factors determined these rankings: voter turnout, overall voter registration rate, rate of provisional ballots cast, absentee ballot rejection rate, and voter removal rate. The goal of the report is to ensure that citizens have equal voting rights in electoral processes. Coweta, Gwinnett, and Bryan counties were classified as the top 3 voting counties in Georgia.
The Lowndes County Sheriff's Office says it has made improvements on the investigation of the shooting on North Valdosta Road that took place on Thursday, January 9th, 2014. Lowndes County investigators issued an arrest warrant for 22-year-old Gerald Griffin of Valdosta this past Friday. Deputies later arrested him on Highway 84 and took him to Lowndes County Jail. He is currently charged with aggravated assault. Lowndes County is trying to determine the reason behind Griffin's attack. The attack took place near the liquor barn, and the victim that was shot initially transported to a flash food convenience store, where deputies and an ambulance tended to the victim. The reason behind the shooting remains unknown. Sheriff Chris Prine is asking anyone with information to come forward.
A Moultrie citizen has surrendered himself after a hit and run with a parked car. 26-year-old Looney Craig Poole of Moultrie, Georgia, turned himself in to police after allegedly driving under the influence with a suspended license and an open container. While driving, he allegedly hit Robbie Conyers' parked 2005 Mercury and fled from the scene. Poole abandoned his 1999 Ford Taurus at an AutoZone and later called the police to arrest him at a Burger King. He reportedly told the police he turned himself in because he felt bad.
Coming up, one local musician is recognized for all his accomplishments this past year.
And an increase in ticket sales have some locals worried about their travels this month. Stay with us.
What will you find at Valdosta State University?
Challenging academics.
Innovative hands-on experience. Over 100 fields of study.
Engagement in a vibrant community.
Caring mentors and friends. Service and leadership opportunities.
Championship athletics.
The full university experience.
At Valdosta State University.
This is one amazing truffula tree. Can you imagine a place where these grow everywhere? Yes, it's called the forest, a magical place to enjoy with your family. Ooh. So discover the forest and explore all the wonder that's there. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
An Albany musician is receiving an award after being recognized for his musical accomplishments. Billy Ingram opened the Jamboree about 11 years ago after a hall closed across the street in downtown Quitman. Ingram considered music as a route to fame and fortune. He says he knew that his life consisted of playing country music for the ones that loved it most. At the age of 75, music is his everything. His dedication to the art form and lifelong devotion to playing has recently earned Ingram the honor of being inducted into the Georgia Country Hall of Fame. At the Atlanta ceremony, Ingram stated that he is going to keep singing and playing old country music as long as the Lord will allow him to.
Have you heard about the increased cost to fly this month? The Albany Airport director says that increases in cost are a challenge that all major carriers are facing. Flights like Delta, United Southwest, and American control 80% of the seats on flights in Southwest Georgia. Officials have confirmed that flights out of Albany cost more and suggest flyers to shop around before purchasing a ticket.
The Albany Marathon is coming soon, and organizers are preparing for this big day and looking for volunteers. The race is ranked one of the top qualifiers for the Boston Marathon and attracts people from all over the country. Organizers need volunteers to help with directing runners and being cheerleaders. The run kicks off at 7 in the morning on March the 1st. For more information about volunteering, visit the website at albanymarathon.com.
History was made in Warwick last night. Juanita Kinchin is the first woman and first African American to be sworn in as mayor. Locals who attended last night's ceremony said the city has come a long way in recent years.
Have your pets been smoking? There is a lot of talk this morning about the effects of marijuana on people, but what about pets? A South Georgia veterinarian says while marijuana can be toxic for pets, it's not a common problem. Inhaling secondhand pot smoke could hurt an animal depending on the size. So please be aware that it not only has effects on people, but also your animals as well.
Up next on News Valdosta, Taylor Williams has a look at our local weather.
And Bona Konate will give us the best in sports. Stay with us.
Did you know kids who play outdoors have healthier lungs?
Totally.
I did. Did you know that boys that play with dolls make better husbands?
My son has lots of dolls. But did you know terry cloth diapers breathe better?
I did.
It's totally true.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that strollers have the right of way on the sidewalk?
Yes.
Yep, I did. Did you guys
Did you know that kids who eat breakfast have higher GPAs?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah. That's actually what I was going to say.
Did you know babies should never touch silver? It's really bad for them.
I knew that.
Did you guys know that statistically friendly kids have more friends?
Yeah.
That's obvious.
Did you know most people think they're using the right car seat for their kid, but they're not?
Parents who really know it all know for sure that their child is in the right seat at the right age and size. Visit safercar.gov/the right seat to make sure your child is protected.
I'm putting that on my blog.
I just put it in mine.
That's slow, that's slow. That's slow. Look, he's blushing.
Welcome back. It seems like it's cold in the mornings and pretty warm in the afternoons. Let's check with our weather anchor, Taylor Williams, to see if it will stay that way. Taylor?
Thanks. Winter air is slowly coming in with a high of 52 today. Valdosta citizens felt the winter chill this morning at 35 degrees. The wind is a bit slow at only 9 miles per hour, but you still do need a coat outside. Tonight, be sure to bundle up. We'll feel that cold breeze at 30 degrees, clear skies, perfect for stargazing. Tomorrow, we get a few more degrees with a high of 58, but the sky will be cloudy. Luckily, there is no chance of rain. The UV index is moderate at 4, so you don't have to worry about solar radiation and sunburns. Pollen levels are very low today. In fact, at a level of 1, that's as low as you can go and still have pollen. So for now, you can trade your allergy medicine for a thermos. Back to you, Candace.
Thanks, Taylor. Coming up on News Valdosta, Blazer athletes make an all-conference academic team. This and more when we come back.
Thanks for calling the GED Pep Talk Center. Jerry Siller speaking. Your level 7 in-your-face pep talk.
I can keep pushing you. Believe me, I'm good at it. But at some point, you're going to need to start pushing yourself.
See, once you've got your GED diploma, you'll feel so good about yourself.
You tell them. You can't change your past, but you can definitely change your future.
That makes me so happy, I'm ready to bust out a dance.
Mr. Trejo, can I transfer this guy to you? My gentle technique isn't really working. You need something a little more
Persuasive? Yes. You listen, and you listen good.
Hey, where's my sandwich? Terry? Terry!
Take it from me, the King DMC. It's a real cool thing to get your GED.
Get that diploma!
Now hold on and we'll find you free GED classes. Capiche?
Whatever motivation you need, we've got a pep talk for you. Get your GED pep talk and find free classes at yourged.org.
Valdosta State University.
Encouraging.
In-depth inquiry.
Hands-on experience.
Service and involvement.
And a global view.
While offering
a beautiful residential campus.
Over 100 fields of study.
Graduate and online degrees.
And championship athletics.
All in a warm and friendly community.
Get connected and involved.
Do more, become more.
Valdosta State University.
We're back. Joining us now with the latest in local sports is sports anchor Bana Konate. What's up, Bana?
11 Valdosta athletics have been named to Gulf South Conference. All academic teams in a vote by the sport director and athletic representatives. For a student to be eligible for the All-American teams, a student must have at least a cumulative GPA of 3.0 and have completed 1 year in the athletic department and play a significant role in the team's play during a fall semester. 38 students were named to the Gulf South Conference Fall Honor Roll for earning a 3.0 or higher grade point average. Lowndes County Boys Vikings basketball team have been struggling as of late, losing game to both Valdosta and Tift County. The team have a great chance to turn things around against the Coffee County. Trojans who are 13-4. The game will start at 8:30 p.m. at the Coffee High Gym in Douglas, Georgia. The Lowndes girls varsity basketball team will be in action Saturday night at 6 against the Valdosta Lady Wildcats at Valdosta High. The girls team will be attempting to do something that the boys team has yet this season, which is beat down the rival Valdosta this season. The Colquitt County girls basketball team will host 1B 6A Brunswick this Friday at 6 p.m. Last year, Brunswick beat Colquitt 63-49, but Colquitt went right back around a few weeks later and beat Brunswick 46-39. This year will be the tiebreaker, with the Colquitt Packers averaging at 48 points per game, whereas the Brunswick Pirates are averaging at 76 points per game. Yesterday, the Colquitt County girls beat Valdosta 48-49. This Friday, we will see if they can get another home win. The Sherwood Christian Academic Eagles were 2-0 Tuesday night, beating both Valwood girls and boys basketball team at Eagle Sports Center. Sherwood Christian beat the Valwood girls 74-59 and the boys 54-48 Valwood girls. Basketball team play against Sherwood with only one win so far this season. Sherwood lead the scoreboard 9-15 in the first quarter. Valwood will never far behind Sherwood, but ultimately fall short at the end of the fourth quarter, closing the deficit to 4 points. Sherwood Christian Academic play an away game to Southland Calvary Christian this Saturday at 5 p.m.
Thanks, Bana. When we come back, we will find out what movie has jumped into the #1 spot at the box office.
And find out what performers will be present at this year's Grammys. Stay with us.
Danse, balance la cadence, ondule bien tes hanches, au bal du dimanche. Danse, que la fête commence, dans ma belle robe blanche, je suis ton chou.
You didn't give up on sex? Don't give up on birth control either. There are more methods than you think. Find yours at bedsider.org.
$7,000 high school students drop out every school day. That's a line of desks, more than 4 miles long. We can keep students in school. Visit boostup.org and take the first step.
Welcome back. Ride Along jumped into the #1 spot at the box office last weekend. Ride Along stars Kevin Hart as a security guard who proves himself worthy of becoming an Atlanta cop. The movie grossed a total of $48.1 million, breaking previous records set by the Cloverfield to become the best opening movie of all time for the Martin Luther King Jr. holiday weekend.
In other entertainment news, the announcement of Grammy performers foreshadowed a night filled with an assortment of musical acts. Performers range from Taylor Swift, Bruno Mars, Metallica, and Daft Punk, to Robin Thicke with Chicago and Willie Nelson with Blake Shelton. This prime musical event will take place live on Sunday, January 26th at the Staples Center, Los Angeles, and will be hosted by LL Cool J. Vision Network.
Pet adoptions are in full swing at the Bark Humane Society. The Bark Humane Society introduces us to Beanie, a 9-year-old beagle mix. Beanie is spayed and house-trained. She gets along well with other dogs and is looking for a forever home. If you would like to meet Beanie, contact the Bark Humane Society at 229-244-8500 or on Facebook.com/Bark Humane Society.
Friday is the last day to register for adult co-ed kickball with the Valdosta Lowndes County Parks and Recreation Authority. The season is comprised of 12 games and a single elimination tournament. Games are held Thursday nights at 6:30. It is $20 to register individuals and $200 to register a team. For more information, go to register.vlpra.com.
What team won the first Super Bowl? That's one of the questions the Valdosta Daily Times is asking all football fanatics with a Super Challenge trivia contest. The trivia champ will win a Super Football Party platter from Subway on February the 2nd. All entries must be turned in to Valdosta Daily Times by January 30th. Check your local newspaper to view and fill out the Super Challenge trivia contest entry form.
The Draw Project 2014 had a record-breaking 75 drawings donated by local artists at its Monday opening reception at the Annette Howell Turner Center for the Arts. The drawings were auctioned off Monday night to benefit 2 Valdosta State University scholarships. Attendees silently bid on their favorite drawings throughout the reception. Drawings that were not purchased are available for purchase through Wednesday, February 19th. For more information and gallery hours, please visit turnercenter.org.
That's another edition of News Valdosta. I'm Candace Weaver.
And I'm Brittany Williams. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.